Hey folks, let's make some homemade mayonnaise. You've asked for it, some of you have. But anyway, it's guaranteed to be delicious and you can adjust these ingredients any way you like. So just stick around and let's see what happens. Thanks. Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Vaughn's Outdoors. You've asked for it. Well, some of you have asked for it. A lot of you don't understand this, but I make homemade mayonnaise. And some of my neighbors, they enjoy it, and so they'll bring the ingredients down here and I make it for them. So you've probably seen in the thumbnail picture or one of the pictures, I'll show a picture up there of the ingredients that we have. And you make this any way you want to. I like my mayonnaise. Sometimes I like it with a little more garlic flavor to it. Sometimes I like it with a little more sweeter. But in either case, it's downright delicious. Now, we've tried to make this video several times in the past. Now, you understand, this right here with the camera right here on my chest, pouring down, it looked something awful. Really did. So, but anyway, we have a professional here today, and he's got the camera and he's pointed it at me, and he cannot make me look any better than what I look. Many people have tried. It's not going to work. Trust me, I've tried all kinds of little apps on the thing. Anyway, further ado, let's get to the mayonnaise. You can fast forward through all of this next time you want to come back to it, okay? This here's what we're going to do. We've got, I'm going to have to put my glasses on, okay? Now, Kobe he's going to point down here at the ingredients and what's going on here, and that way I can see what I'm doing here. How about that? What we got to have here, we got to have a cup of avocado oil. Now, this here is organic. It's organic as it comes, folks. Good avocado oil is going to take a while to come out of there, I promise you, okay? Like I said, I'm going to get that out of the way. Now what we need to do is cut, hold on here, whoops, that was the wrong thing to do there. Let's get this egg here going. It's going to take one egg. This is pasture raised, okay? So don't play around with them other ones. Okay, don't be cheap on us. If you're going to eat it, hey, spend time with it, get good quality, okay? This cutting board was made for me by a group from 0 Day. Nathaniel, if you see this, go for it, brother. Thank you so much. This cutting board is phenomenal. We use it all the time, okay? Now, folks, I've got one of these little fancy deals here. Hold on here just a minute. This is not going to work here, so I'm going to have to get one thing here. Hold on here. I knew I was messing up. Guess what it was, folks? This here's a measuring cup. We've got to get this over here. Normally, I put this here. This is a mason jar. You can get these mason jars anywhere. They've got measuring devices on them. I knew something was wrong, but when you've got somebody here that works the camera, it's so much easier. And here's your lemon, okay? Now, I love lemon. Absolutely love it. A lot of people do. Some people don't. And that's up to you. I don't understand you people. But what I'm going to do here is we're going to get a 1/4 teaspoon of the garlic. Which one's garlic? There, right here we go. Now, this is your garlic powder, okay? This is something that I got, I want to say from Whole Foods, okay? Now, I love garlic. Give yourself just a heaping 1/4 teaspoon there. And yes, I'm going to clean this up as we go, okay? Now, I've got a little bit of onion powder, same way, but that bad boy there is only going to get maybe a 1/16 of a teaspoon, okay? Something, see that right there? Not much at all. Because you do not want to overpower it, and onion powder will definitely do that to you. Okay, now, we've got our lemon in here. We've got our egg in here. Now we need our mustard in here. We're going to need about a teaspoon of mustard. Okay? So don't be... Here we go right here. So let's get this going right here. There we go. That's a teaspoon right there. If it's not, it's somebody else lied to us, okay? Now, let's put this over here. Now, this here's where it's going to get interesting. Now, you do this as sweet as you want to or as not as you want to. But what we're going to do, we're going to start off here with a little light brown sugar. Okay, this is organic sugar that we got from Costco. So if you believe Costco, then it's, there we go. I don't have any reason not to believe them. But anyway, that right there is a 1/2 teaspoon. Or excuse me, that's 1 teaspoon of brown sugar right there, okay? Now, let's go right here to our maple syrup. What we're going to do here, this is organic, like I said. Let me open it up. You thought I would have already had this done. Now we're going to go with a half a teaspoon. Now you think I'm crazy by putting something sweet in here, but everything you eat nowadays, it's got some kind of sweetener in it. Pretty much. I mean, they have sweetened us up to no end. How swanny they have. All right, so let me move all this over here out of the way. Where's my lid for my sugar? I don't know. Here we go. All right, now we've got one important thing here, okay? You cannot forget this part. Where's our salt? Our Celtic salt is hiding over here. There we go. Folks, this is Celtic salt. You saw the package there. That's all I use, okay? Now we're going to use a good 1/4 teaspoon there, okay? Celtic salt's good for you. You need to be, if you're drinking distilled water, anything of that nature, you need to put a little Celtic salt in there and help you out, okay? Now, one more thing real quick here, guys. We'll come back to that. Now, I have an emulsion blender, okay? Now, it's going to look weird. It's going to sound weird. But anyway, what I want to do is put this at the bottom. With these jars here, it's kind of like the perfect deal. Now, this emulsion blender, I got this from Walmart. They make better ones, more high-powered ones. You do as you please. This is the only one I could get my hands on. But watch what happens. Now what you're seeing here, we're just going to work this a little slower here. I don't want it to get too hot. Okay, so that mustard, you might have to put a little more mustard into it. But other than that, it's going to be fine. But this here is going to be out fine here. I'm just going to go back and forth with it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Don't be afraid to make a little mayonnaise, okay? That's what this is called. Okay, so there we go. Folks, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be some delicious stuff here. I'm going to put this over here. Now I'm going to get the spoon, okay? Spoon's going to pull that back into there. Now before I clean underneath that, the blade side, I want to unplug it, okay? Or at least remove it from its from the machine here. I don't want this to come on, okay? So it's a safety issue with me. Okay, I'm all about, being safe. Right now you can come in here and get what you want to here. See that? I promise you folks, this is delicious. Like I said, you make it as sweet as you want to or not. And you can put you some black pepper in here if you want to, or some light pepper, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Put you some cayenne pepper in here as well. I guarantee you it's going to be delicious. Now we know where this came from. Okay, so I'm going to set this right here. Okay, now we're going to stir it up with our spoon. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to give this over here real quick. I'm not tasting, well actually I will taste this. Hold on. Just a little bit, okay? Hold on here guys. Let me put this away. Folks, I'm telling you what. Kobe, can you see the smile on my face? Oh, yeah. Folks, I'm telling you what. If you don't make your mayonnaise, something's wrong with you. Have you ever gone down the grocery aisle? Read the ingredients, okay? I asked the manager over here at one of the big grocery stores. I said, what have you got that's healthy in here? He looked at me funny. He said, look. He said, I don't shop anywhere but the outside edges of this store. So that should tell you something, folks. Guys, pay attention to what's going in our bodies. And welcome to Vaughn's Outdoors. If you like these kind of videos, let us know. Hey, remember, always think a veteran and take a kid fishing. And just know one thing. No matter what you're going through today, God loves you. All right, we love you. God bless you. See you later. Thanks.